Hey guys, Mike from Job Ready English here. I wanted to make a video about the graduate route. A lot of people have been asking us about this, whether that be through Job Ready English or through my role as a practitioner in residence at the London College of Fashion. So we wanted to provide some additional information. I've had a look at quite a few videos that are on YouTube and they just seem to be really bad, and they're not based on the evidence and the information that is required or provided. So we wanted to make an informative video for those of you who are really quite anxious about the graduate route. This video has two parts. The first part is I'm going to deal with sort of 9 key points that have come up about the graduate route. Some of it is based upon the information there is, some of it is based upon the information that we've gotten from universities, graduate teams and international student officers at universities, and some of it is based upon my experience of working with international students since 2013. And then the second part, I'm actually going to do a screen share with you and go through the graduate route information fact sheet from the Home Office to answer 6 common questions. So there's a lot of information covered in this video and I hope you enjoy. First of all, what is the only official source of information for the graduate route? It's the graduate route Home Office fact sheet. So if the information is not coming from the Home Office or as a subsidiary of that from UKISA, the UK Council for International Student Affairs, or from your universities, take it with a pinch of salt, ourselves included. I'm going to say probably a lot in this video. I am not a registered immigration advisor and I'm not an immigration expert. And I think I want to point that out because there seem to be a lot of people who are pretending to be immigration experts and, to be honest, haven't got a clue. The second thing, what do universities say about the graduate route? The common response we're getting is that we don't know. We don't know what's happening with the graduate route. We're just as much in the dark as you are. We've had quite a few universities say there are lots of students who are complaining to international student officers because they want updates about what's happening. But you should kind of feel maybe better, maybe worse, because universities are in the same boat as you. Number 3, what does the April the 6th cut-off date means? So there's been a lot of misinformation about this. It's really simple. If you came into the UK to study in September 2020, then you need to be back in the UK to apply for the graduate route in person by April the 6th, 2021. This doesn't mean no one else can apply for the graduate visa. This isn't a cut-off date for all applications. It just applies for that cohort of students. Number 4, so the most recent official type update we've seen on YouTube was from Cardiff Metropolitan University. Their international student put out an update for students incoming for January 2021, and they've already indicated that the Home Office have provided a new cut-off date for these students, which was September the 27th, 2021. What does that indicate? It means that the Home Office are keeping universities updated and the graduate route is still live and kicking. So the Home Office is providing some information to universities. Number 6, why is the graduate route taking so long to be implemented? We'll talk about this a little bit more in the fact sheet. The short answer is because of COVID. The long answer is because of COVID plus immigration just takes time, and this is just the way that it is. Better to accept it than to grumble about it and just be patient and wait for official sources of information. Number 7, do we have a suggested date when we'll hear more about the graduate route? I would suggest early April. So if the government has provided this cut-off date of April the 6th for when students need to have the cut-off date to apply, then surely they'll need to apply. So that means there must be more information released about the mechanism to apply. So I would keep updated. If you can, I would subscribe to email updates directly from the UK Home Office for the graduate immigration route. We're going to put that link, and all the links that we're talking about, we're going to put that in the description so you can go and find out yourself. Number 8, 2 big reasons why the graduate route isn't going to disappear. There's been quite a few people saying, is the graduate route going to disappear? I'm thinking about coming to the UK in 2022 or late 2021. Do you think the graduate will still be here? Of course. I mean, There's nothing to say that it won't be. Yes, it's slow to be implemented, but everything's slow because of COVID. The UK has pretty much spent a year on and off in lockdown, so unfortunately it's slowed everything else down. Be reasonable. What's the one big reason? Well, first of all, it's out of the box. It's Newton's first law of motion. Momentum is happening. It would take too much energy to stop that, and also a lot of students and universities would be unhappy because students essentially would feel that they've been defrauded, they've been cheated, because you said that I could buy a product and you said I'd get these things with the product. Now you're saying that I can't get these things. Well, I'm well within my reason to get my money back, right? The second thing is the UK was quite hard hit by COVID. We're probably going to go through a small mini recession. We had a bigger contraction of our economy than all other European countries. We desperately need inbound imports, and this is part of the government's 2030 strategy for 600,000 international students coming to the UK. Number 9, what's our best advice for those wanting to know more about the graduate route? Follow the Home Office graduate route, graduate immigration route email updates, and also UKISA, the UK Council for International Student Affairs, a really phenomenal small government and charity funded organisation which does great work with a really small team. Follow official source of information and follow people who are referring to official source of information, not just people who are making random videos just because they want to get views on YouTube. Come on guys. So in the next part of this video I'm going to do a screen share where I answer 6 more questions about the graduate immigration route based upon the UK Home Office fact sheet. Okay, let's have a look at the graduate immigration fact sheet which comes from the Home Office. I realise that this is quite old, so it's from the 14th of October 2019. But I want to take you through this because I think this is something that's just been missed time and time again by a lot of videos, of course apart from UKISA. And through this we can answer 6 questions that are being asked. So, number 1, is it just Masters and PhD students who will get the graduate route? No. The graduate immigration route will be available to international students who have completed a degree at undergraduate level or above at a higher education provider with a track record of compliance and who have a valid Tier 4 visa at the time of application. Translation, you don't need to be a Masters or PhD student. You could be a bachelor student who's going to graduate after summer 2021. Next question. Question 2. Does it include current students who graduate after summer 2021? Yes. The new route will be launched in the summer of 2021, meaning that any eligible student who graduates in the summer of 2021 or after will be able to apply for the route. This includes students who have already started their courses. Universities will also be able to attract students starting in the 2021 academic year on the basis that they will benefit. So, if you graduate after summer 2021, you will be eligible, even if you took that course without prior knowledge. Question 3. If your studies finish before the route comes in, can you apply? No. Those who graduate and whose Tier 4 visa, Tier 4 leave expires before the route is introduced will not be eligible. However, most of these students will have had no expectation of benefiting from such a route when they applied to study in the UK. So we've received, the majority of the questions we receive about the graduate route are people whose visas are ending this month and onwards. So they're saying, can I get the graduate route? What about me? What about the graduate route? And they're mainly master's students. Let's be honest guys, when you applied, you didn't apply knowing that you would get the graduate route. It's just happened while you're here. Is that unlucky? Yes. Does it mean that the government will include you? Probably not, which is answered in question 4. Why can't the graduate route be implemented sooner? Which is what a lot of students are asking. It takes time to develop a new immigration route and ensure the framework is in place for it to successfully operate. Introducing the route in the summer of 2021 will mean that all students who graduate in the summer of 2021 or after will benefit, regardless of when they started their course. This route was announced in September 2019 to ensure that universities and stakeholders could promote the route when attracting prospective students. So, why can't it be implemented sooner? It's just a big thing that takes time. Plus, of course, this was written pre-COVID-19. Yeah. Question 5. Will students already in the UK be able to benefit? Yes. Any student who successfully completes their course at degree level at a qualifying institution in the summer of 2021 or after will be eligible. Those whose Tier 4 visa leave expires before the route is introduced will not be eligible for it. However, most of these students will have had no expectation of benefiting it. So it's really a repetition. So mainly the students will benefit are those who sort of came in September 2019 and later to do a PhD, a 2-year master's, or a bachelor's, right? And who are gonna graduate somewhere over the summer 2021. Again, is it unfair? Yes, but that's just the way it is. And last question, will the graduate route count towards settlement? No. This does not count towards settlement. The same as the Tier 2 intra-company transfer. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Throw down a comment if there's anything we haven't included or you want some clarity. You can update subscribe to our channel to get updates. You can also, I would suggest you subscribe to our newsletter, which comes out every Friday. And I hope this has helped someone. And again, just to reiterate our disclaimer, we are not an OISC registered immigration advisor, nor do we pretend to be. This information is provided purely for educational purposes. Thank you.